Oh, the game's way louder. Alright, let me see. Let me turn that down. How about now? Does that work? Sorry guys, I am just testing this out. Much better. Alright, okay. Ah! Alright, I guess I'll just have to play around with the settings a bit more. This game might slightly be too quiet. Alright, let me know when the game's better. You can go here, hire an assistant. Perfect. Alright, GP's office. We know the drill here. Ah, sorry, still trying to. Ooh, what am I doing? Way too big. Still trying to get used to all the controls. This might take me a while. Let's twist this round. Does that sound better? I'm going to take silence as yes. If no one's complaining, then the sound must be perfect. Let's get a nice little rug in here. I think that should be fine. Oh, you're just never happy. In fairness, the radio dude is a very important part of the game. Like, the radio dude will say far more interesting and important things than I will say. So, I feel your pain. I can't get over how much easier it is to do this on PC. Alright, wait there. Alright, thank you for helping me test it though. I appreciate it. Alright, sorry. I just want to test this out, just to see if it actually works. Alright, I will continue this at a later date. I just wanted to test that everything worked, because what I might start doing is streaming just some of the earlier hospitals, because I've just moved over to PC and it would be nice to know how to play the game properly on PC first. get a few more of these down first. Before I stream though, I'm definitely going to definitely gonna sort out all my templates, because that will be a nightmare otherwise. Incinerator increases temperature. Burns. Ooh. Let me just stick some gold stars down. There we go. Oh, look at it, it is magical. And I'm going to save this GP office, and I'm going to call it warm or hot. Let's go hot. So I'm going to do hot and cold, essentially. No. Let's quickly edit the room. Have I got it? Ice. There we go. And the medicine cabinet in here, because I seem to have got rid of that other one. That should be fine, and then I can call that GP office cold. Oh yeah, templates are so much. Can I please play on the DLC? Which DLC do you want me to play on? Or sandbox? Yeah, I can do that. I'm literally just trying to figure out essentially how to play, because I have not played this on PC yet. So I'm literally just messing around. So I am more than happy to go on sandbox. Quick about saving. But yeah, templates are really, really great in this game. Alright, I really like Rockenford Castle. Ooh, Overgrowth. Nah, I don't like Overgrowth because it green power or an island one. Alright. Sorry, I was just having a look at what we've got. I hate all of the island layouts, but we'll go Topless Mountain. How much cash? How much cash am I starting with? Or what sort of multipliers? What are we going for? I'll let you guys choose. I'm not. 2 million? Alright. That'll be easy. Alright, 2 million. Oh, we're gonna make it Pebbly Island. Alright. Can you do that? Odd epidemics. Sorry, I'm doing medical students because I really like that. Default. Oh, epidemics. Oh, you can. Oh, I'm going to turn epidemics. I hate epidemics. Let's start. Alright, bear in mind, right, I have never played on PC before, so let's go easy on me here. Let's go nice and easy on me. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's get a little staff room in. So the next thing I'm going to film that is going to be for staffing. Yeah, I hear you on that. But yeah, the next absorbent snack machine reduces hunger, increases thirst, reduces toilet needs. Yeah. It just epidemics for me just take up way too much time. I do not have time to stop and just go look at where everything is. Oh, it's just so much of an effort. I am not about that for sure. Let's get these in. So I've just unlocked Sandbox. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun just for messing around in and just, you know, trying different things out. It's essentially where I practice doing all my different templates and just seeing what worked for me. Laxative reduces this, increases chaos. I am also from England. Yeah. So it's getting a bit late, but as I said, I just wanted to try out streaming on YouTube. Haven't done it before. I just built myself a PC, so I've just moved the game over to PC, and thought I would give it a go. Your least favourite is the yes, when the abdominal curse is there and you've already got mummies and you have spent the whole time looking for people, and then there it goes, they're there and you can just never find them. It is so annoying. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That is very frustrating. So, I don't know, I'm assuming everyone's watched my videos, but essentially I do things, or I do these this way, because essentially your punching bags here, they're great. They're really good for like boredom. I mean, if we just go on here, we can see punching bag, so increases happiness. So everyone's going to be happy doing that. It's a real quick exercise. So many vaccines, mummies, I know. And then the junction seams obviously are great. And then because you've got this as a 5-star room, people just automatically are going to get really happy really quick. And it's just going to hit all the needs. And then if you build a toilet right next to it, then essentially the only time they're going to leave this room is to go to the toilet. Because if you don't have the punching bags in there, they'll get bored and they will go to different rooms in order to fulfill that need. So if they essentially if they get bored and they want to go to an arcade machine, they're going to leave the staff room, and then the energy is going to go down. If they're in the staff room, energy is going to go up. So that's why I always have these punching bags in. You could have something else in, something that reduces boredom, but that's it. How big do I recommend the calf? I do not recommend that you build a calf at all. I'm going to be honest with you, I have never once built a calf. Never once. So let me just, I'm not saying this is how big you should build it. I just want to even have a look. What have we got in here? So, comfort and reduces hunger, thirst, increased happiness, energy, satisfied for longer. So I can see where it would be useful, but what my problem is with the calf is that when a patient's going to go in, patients are going to go in when they're bored, and what's going to happen is they're going to leave the queue for the diagnosis room, they're going to leave the queue for the treatment room, they're going to go all the way here. They're going to then go to your calf and do whatever. But the problem is that when it's their turn, they, if you scroll, those are dogs actually. So when it's their when it's their turn to be treated, they've got to go all the way back to the room, and then basically that time, yes, hot dog making stand, and a hot shot. Oh, I mean, there's some great things. But if you, they've then got to go all the way back to the treatment room, and essentially no one else will get treated in that time, and so you're basically just holding up the queue, especially if you have only one calf. If you only have one calf, they're going to go all the way to the... So say for example, right, we zoom out. Say we've got a treatment building over here, and they want to go, oh, I'm hungry, I'm going to go all the way to the calf to go fill my hunger. It's then their turn to be treated, and if they're not at this queue, that room will just wait, and no one will go in until someone comes in to get... essentially until that patient comes all the way back here and comes to get treated. So if you are going to build calves, right, you'd have to build it in every single building, at least one in every single building. And then if you're going to do that, you're going to want it small for sure. You would want it minimum size, definitely minimum size. And essentially you're going to want something that reduces boredom, increases happiness. So that would replace an arcade machine, for example. You could, like looking at this, you could use the newsagent, the gift shop. I'm sure there are other fun things in here. Yeah, I recommend food machines and not the calf, personally, because one, they're a lot easier to put around. You can just literally just put them next to the side here, and then off you go. And the queuing's not that bad on it, but you want to make sure that if you're building, so for example, let me just snack. Let me find snack. Exactly that. The dinging a patient. Yeah, you're gonna have nightmares about it. Oh, thank you. So if you put a snack machine, right? Don't put a snack machine here, not next to a door, because essentially people are going to queue this way for the GP's office. You're then going to have people queuing this way. I'm assuming you can see the cursor. Yeah, you can see the cursor. People are going to be queuing this way for the snack machine, and they're going to cross. They're going to get in each other's way, and it's going to be a nightmare. So if you're going to put a snack machine, you want to put it slightly out the way, but close enough that if someone in this queue here wanted to come here, they can. And so when I do snack machines and drinks machines or anything like that, I always think about where are my queues going to be. My queues are going to be for my GP office, usually. My queues are going to be for specific treatment rooms that have high levels of treatment, high volumes of treatment, like the pharmacy, for example, the psychiatry. And I think, all right, here would be a great place for a snack machine because it's pretty close to the GP office and it's not going to mess up the queue. Now it could mess up this queue here, so maybe I'd put this over there and then you'd have no problem whatsoever. So I would always recommend a snack machine and a drinks machine. Now, which snacks machine is completely fine? Like, This, if you're on a budget, all good. I usually go for the luxury snacks machine, purely because it increases that happiness level as well. You could go for the salty snacks machine. It's going to push people to be more thirsty, and essentially it's a money spending. So it's a money spending thing, right? Because if you then have a drinks machine, people are going to buy more drinks. So yeah, yes, it would be really good where the queues would win. That's one of my things that I would love to see on 2 Point Hospital is to decide where the queues go. I'd also like to decide that only certain staff go into certain areas. What my problem is like, say here, you can choose what staff come in this staff room. Now, I would like to take it that one step further, and I'd like to go, not just nurses, but I only want these certain nurses to come in here. Because what I quite often have is I have my diagnosis rooms all in one area. I don't want my treatment staff to go to all the way to this staff room. You do not need to apologise for anything. My spelling is absolutely horrific. You do not need to worry about that. That's how you do. Oh, the staff. Yeah, you click here and you can decide which staff go in which areas. Exactly. Luxury drinks or amusing drinks, amusing snacks. That's exactly right. Quite often I go for energy drinks. Now, I go for energy drinks in the staff room because it makes people walk quicker, and I quite often go for energy drinks as well in my hospital, just because it makes patients go to rooms quicker. They're literally drinking some Red Bull and off they go. They are absolutely bolting for the next place. What other questions have we got? Go on. I feel like this has turned into an impromptu session. I like it. What other questions have you got that yeah, about building your hospitals? There must be stuff. Yeah, energy drinks machine. That's usually what I go for. I've never really looked at some of these items. What other items have we got? I just set this on unlock all items mode, so bongos. Oh, a dream catcher. No, definitely need a doormat in front of each room. Some wind chimes. It'd be good if you can put some of these outside. Jogger's riffle, yeah. So as I said, I hate all the epidemics, and quite often I will just cancel the epidemics. How do I get staff to go work in the one room only? Alright, that one's pretty good. So if you go to, alright, first let me hire some staff. I'm sure there were loads of shortcuts here that I need to learn. So before I was playing on the PS, and now I'm playing on the PC. So bit different. But yeah, I completely agree about the Jogger's Ripple and energy drinks. That can be a pain. However, energy drinks and mummies, hilarious animation. Have to check that out. So, how do you decide which staff to go where? So if you click on staff and you go to this area here, so job assignment, and it's essentially going to tell you all the places where these staff members are currently allowed to work. So like, for example, this is redded out because they don't have the psychiatry trait. They're not, so you can see they're unqualified in psychiatry, so you can't go there. Same with research, DNA, and this is for the mega scan. Can't go there. But all these boxes here dictate where you allow them to go. So. and you can filter that to just be diagnosed. And yeah, it is late. Let me answer this question for you then, and then you can go. But essentially what I do is I will specify the doctors. So like here, for example, this doctor is only allowed to go in the GP's office, whereas this doctor can go everywhere. So what I'll have is I'll have a GP doctor specifically, and then I'll have treatment doctors. And essentially my GP doctors will only go in the GP office, whereas the treatment doctor, because it's all the same skill treatment, they can go in any of the treatment rooms they want. Oh, I'm looking forward to some of these treatment rooms. I haven't played these ones yet. But yeah, it's as simple as that, and it's the same for the nurses. So for the nurses, I will have pharmacy nurses only. I will have ward nurses, so that's the ward or the fracture ward. And then I will have one for the injection room specifically. And then finally, I'll just have a blanket treatment, so they'll go in any of the treatment rooms, any of these. And yeah, all you got to do is go to this job assignment menu, and then off you go. All good. So, how would you guys like it if I started doing this more often? I've never really thought about streaming. I thought I'd give it a go. Is it sort of thing that you guys would be interested in? I hope so. If not, I'll keep doing it anyway. Would you have, if you're in debt and have loans out? So you're probably going to hate me for saying this. I've never taken a loan in this game before, but if you kind of follow the guides, you shouldn't have an issue with cash. Now, you know what I always do? I always have 100% of everything. Always do 100% of everything. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I always do 100% everything. However, if you're finding people aren't paying, lower your diagnosis rates. Essentially, people will pay if they're 500k in loans and 300k. There's something definitely wrong. I mean, we might have to talk about what's going wrong with your hospital specifically. But what I find is that if you put all the treatment costs up and then you bring the diagnosis rates down, what will happen is that patients will be far, far happier by the time they come to treatment. And if the patients are happy, they will pay the high price. So if your hospital is full of drinks machines, snack machines, they can go to the toilet, they can play arcades so they don't get bored, they're going to be happy, especially if your diagnosis rates are cheap. If your diagnosis rates are cheap, they're going to be happy. You then come to treatment, and some of these treatments are really expensive, and you just end up making a ton of money. It doesn't have them here at the moment because I haven't got the rooms, but you're talking like 20, sometimes like 20, 30k for a treatment room. So that way you should definitely not have an issue with cash. So that's why I recommend, if you're struggling with cash, how do you recommend reception rooms? So reception rooms, I personally use reception desks. They're a lot smaller. I only have usually a maximum of 2 reception desks in a hospital. I rarely have 3, and that kind of covers everyone. And that's it's a fairly small amount of space. And it's all about saving space in this hospital. If you've got a reception room like you see here, like it's quite a big space, and like here, so you could fit 3, but like it's quite a big space, right? And you could definitely fit 2 reception desks in there instead. But if I was going to have one, I'd essentially have it laid out like this, so you can have the queues go separately. So you've got one queue coming here, one queue coming here, and one queue coming here. Put some I do that one just because I think it's cheaper. Oh, that's in the wrong place. It's now not going to let me pick it up, is it? There we go. I am just not knowing the controls. But yeah, essentially put some flowers out. You know, put you can put printers underneath the desk or on top of the desk here. Filing cabinets underneath. Essentially, just fill it out so you can get to a 5-star room. Yeah, I am. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate that feedback. It's really nice. And yes, I am definitely planning on doing the college game. I'm actually thinking of taking some time off work when it comes out, just so I can get it out as quickly as possible. But yeah, essentially, I'd have 3 desks, so you can have a queue here, queue here, queue here. I fill it with vases. Put a radio on, a little donation box you can put on, charity pot, there you go, and then some filing cabinets underneath, just so you can get it to 5-star. However, personally, don't do them. Do reception desks. So much easier. Smaller as well. It's a lot easier. So my scheme. Oh, cheers, Fred. I appreciate it. My scheme is having the patients pay low in food, drinks, and diagnosis, and then overcharge. Yeah, exactly. You will take over the world doing that. That makes them really, really happy, and then when they're happy, they pay a lot of money. They pay a lot of money in order to then get that treatment in. What else? You guys got any more questions? Or any feedback at all on like any of the videos? I am gonna do the DLCs. So I've started pushing out Bigfoot. I've recorded Pebbly Island, and I'm about to start recording Off the Grid. I'm really looking forward to Off the Grid though. Oh, the DJs have to appear in that, right? They have to. That's like the best part of the game. Is I love listening to them. I really love listening to them. It makes me laugh. Ha. So really funny, right? Oh yeah, you like Off the Grid? Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So. Oh, great! So I'm looking forward to seeing the little aliens running around. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So really funny, right? I was just out. I was speaking to a couple of friends the other day, and they're actually GPs, and they said like loads of the things that I say or how to run this hospital is exactly how hospitals should be ran in general, and it just made me laugh. That, you know, if you sort out your training, you get enough staff, and it all works. Yeah, aliens. Yeah, there are aliens in disguise, and you've got to find them and click on them. It's a bit like the epidemics, but they're aliens instead. It's quite fun. But fun from what I've seen. I haven't actually tried it out yet. I really want to give it a go. Yeah. Actually. You tell me that this music doesn't get stuck in your head. It gets stuck in my head all the time. So what have we got? Do I have a favourite DJ? I love them all. They're just absolutely hilarious. Like, they make me laugh so much. Yeah. So Have you guys played Pebbly Island? Jaws. How have I got so far? It just takes time. You will get there. Why does it intimidate you? Tell me. As I said, I've not played it yet. Yeah, it just takes time. You will get there eventually. What temperature's off the grid? Hot. So we need a lovely cold GP's office. Yeah, to be honest, I've actually really enjoyed the DLCs. I think they've been a really good touch. Yeah, they've been a really good just change of pace to the game. Although I did not enjoy Pebbly Island, what's it called? Topless Mountain. I did not enjoy that. By the time you get to the second star, the frame rate drops so much and it just slows everything down. My PS4 could not cope at all. The overgrowth. So yeah, I completely agree. Overgrowth. Yeah, that does happen with overgrowth. You don't know how the whole temperature thing. What don't you know with the temperature? Rook, there we go. You don't know how it works. So, alright, let me show you. So, number one, you want to use this filter right here, this temperature filter. And this essentially will show you exactly what your temperature is. If it's red, obviously it's too hot, and if it's blue, it's too cold. So essentially, what you want to do is you put down your temperature thing. So for example, here we're putting down ice sculptures. And like if you see here, this is what happens when it gets too cold. So you'll see there it's too cold. Here it's too hot. And kind of like on the outskirts here, it's kind of just right. So essentially you put one down and you can see the area of effect it has. So if we just place them down, you know, just round, you can see it's kind of getting a nice temperature. And it's worth noting that it doesn't, well, that definitely looks like it's not doing anything here. But it's worth noting that if you have a room, that room has its own temperature. So for example, putting this here does not impact the temperature in this room. And then again, exactly the same if we put in the radiator. So you can see this is going to start changing it to warm, to warm, to warm. And you can see everywhere is just getting hotter and this is just getting smaller and smaller. Makes sense, right? And now I have a lot of these to sell. So the first Bigfoot DLC level kicks me down every time I play it. I try and build my hospital and get wrecked every single time. So yeah, it's always about keeping it slow, keeping your hospital level down as much as possible. That decreases the flow of patients coming in, and that's just going to give you more and more time to grow, essentially, and kind of do it at your own pace. You want to make sure that you've got the right staff for it. You want to obviously make sure you've got the right rooms for it, and yeah, you just got to keep going slowly. Now let me take this temperature off. Let me get an ice sculpture in. Yes, it makes sense. There we go. 2 ice sculptures, and then I like to put in bins in here because what's a recycling bin? reduce litter. I mean, they both reduce litter. Just because when they use these machines, they should put stuff in the bin. Simple as, really. But I really, on the Bigfoot DLC, I really like Rock'n'Fort Castle. That is my favourite one, just because it's nice and big. So it's a good building, good hospital to have. Makes life easier. No, I do not recommend taking any loans at all. I don't think you like if you play the game the way that I kind of do. You shouldn't have an issue with money, but sometimes obviously you do, and you've kind of just got to wait it out a bit and have a look as to why are you sorry Jesse, you're making me laugh with these. Why are you losing money? Is it because patients aren't paying? And if it's because patients aren't paying, then you need to have a look at why. And it's probably going to be because the happiness level is too high. The happiness level is going to be too low, and the reason behind that is probably going to be either one, it's taking too long to diagnose them, and that's going to be because you've got it's always going to be because you're taking too long to diagnose and treat them. But one, it could be because you've got too big a queues, or two, it could be because you don't have trained enough staff. So people keep on bouncing from diagnosis room to diagnosis room to diagnosis room. So if you're having problems with money, I really recommend lowering your diagnosis costs, lowering your snack machine costs, your drink machine costs, making sure everyone's as happy as possible before treatment, and jacking all your prices up for treatment. That way you'll get lots of money coming in. Also make sure you do all the emergencies. The emergencies are free money because they always pay pretty much, because they're always perfectly happy before they go in. So definitely get all the emergencies. Always accept an emergency. Obviously only if you've got the room. Haven't played it yet. It's definitely worth playing. And the thing is, you got to remember with the DLCs is they're actually not. The item spacing thing is annoying. What out of interest, what do you play on? Like, is it a PC? Is it a console? I'm interested to know. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out the DLCs earlier rather than later. Because they're actually, they're not that hard. They're designed to be played before you finish the main quest, the main story. What you'll find is a lot of them you will just breeze through because if you do them after, because it's some of them are a lot easier than the main quest. Is this fitting in? Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what. They are on discount. You have the Switch. I have it on Switch too. So, it's how I first got into 2 Point Hospital was on the Switch. Yeah, all on discount. I got it on Steam, all on discount. It was great. This is perfect, right? Smashed it. I first started playing on the Switch. It's where I first fell in love with the game. So, yes, I am very happy you have that. I've also spent all of my money just building these rooms. I'm kind of just showing you guys how I do the different rooms, just while I answer your questions, so you can see. That's obviously, and to be honest, I should save them as a template. Prison Architect. So no, but I saw it on Steam. I saw it on Steam as a simulation game, and it looks like it could be fun. Staff room cold, and then let's sell these, and let's put in some radiators. Large radiator, right, and slap bang in the middle, ish. That's kind of in the middle. Yeah, it does look good. I'm 21. Well, yeah, it's probably the prison element, I'd say. Templates. Staff room. Have I named these right? A 16. Got it. Yeah. Do I want the staff room? Do I want it to be staff room hot, or do I want it to be staff room cold? You're only 9. Wow. And it sounds like you are smashing this 2-point hospital as well. So that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Oh yeah, so I've done it so if the room is hot, but I probably mean if the temperature. Yeah, I need to change these. My bad. So let's change all these. Rename. Cold 1. Because I want these to be when the actual area is a cold area, I use this one. And when the area is a hot area, I use the other one. Makes sense, right? So I want this one to be, yeah, over right here. Perfect. Yeah, it's such a good game. I was looking at some of the other games like Planet Coaster, or there's a zoo one as well that I thought was quite fun. Definitely into my management simulation games for sure. So yeah, you should probably go to bed. But that sounds like it is a important day tomorrow for year 6. That's nearly going into high school. I play on the PS4 and recommend on the PSC, but I'm not sure when the game was updated for consoles. Yeah, I mean that's sorry. First things first. So I think the console version was updated not that long ago. I think it was earlier this year because they added in the mechanic for what's it called? For templates. That is a recent thing. And yeah, I completely get it, putting the room measurements. Definitely get it, putting the room measurements in there. I don't, because I will always have the same size no matter what. I'm always going to build the room the exact same way. You should probably know that by all the different videos. I always do it the same way. Alright, this should be fine. And then if I do resume, I go rooms, templates, staff room hot. Yeah, perfect. And staff room cold. Perfect. yeah, I mean, it is. It's some big stuff, but I'm sure you will be completely fine. Hey, if you can run a hospital, I'm pretty sure you can smash secondary school. When do you stream? So this is actually the first time I have streamed. This is the first time. I basically just went on to what am I doing? I went on to just to test it out, to see if my microphone worked, if all the software and everything worked, and then people actually joined. I didn't expect anyone to join, and here everyone is, and yeah. So I'm streaming now. I haven't really set any times, to be honest. But if take a look at my YouTube channel. I'll put in some streaming dates in there. I agree. The DLC is epic. I completely agree. But yeah, I've recently moved to PC. So what I might start doing is I might start training room. I might just start doing some of the earlier hospitals and just seeing how it goes. I need to start brushing up on all the controls for the for using it on the PC before I actually start recording for the off the grid. I should probably practice first, right? Go on, Jesse. Tell me what happened with this room. How bad did it get? Oh. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any. Who is this guy? It's a doctor who is paid a ton, 50k. That is a ton of money. Why? Yeah, I want them to learn to be a GP. Oh, trainers available. Yeah, well, I can't afford that right now. I mean, I'm not playing this properly. I'm just making all my templates, but there we go. All right, you go to bed. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. It was the toilet that we were actually drinking in front of it. There was only a few stalls. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I will stream more. Don't you worry. And you can always come on and feel free to just drop by in the comment section of my videos. You got any questions whatsoever, join my Discord. I've got a Discord channel, links in the description. And yeah, always drop by, ask any questions you want. Have a good sleep. Bye. In a toilet with a laxative. Oh no! Oh no! Those poor janitors. Those poor janitors. That's cruel. You were being cruel, Jesse. Oh dear. Let's quit on that. That sounds like you were being cruel. So Jesse, where are you from? Let's try. Let's. Yeah, good luck tomorrow. Completely agree. Oh, I close the chat window? I do not know how to open the... Oh, there it is. There's a chat window. There we go. From the US. Oh, where about in the US? Yeah, east or west? I need to change the settings on this. No, I don't actually want it full screen, do I? I'll leave it at that. Oh, it was the you had the unblock X toilets one. Yeah, I know the one. I know the one. Do you know what? I never thought about putting a laxative drink there, but East Coast. I've not spent that much. I've not been to the East Coast that much. I've been to Seattle a lot with work. But I've been to New York. I've been to Florida. Have I been anywhere else on the East Coast? I think that's about it. I need to get rid of this taskbar. There we go. But it's pretty cool that I've got someone from the East Coast watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I just started doing this just for fun, but it's pretty cool that there's a few people out there that at least find my videos helpful. It backfired severely. I mean, yeah, it sounds like it backfired. I've only been to New York once. I thoroughly enjoyed it though. Zoom in, zoom out, rotate, pitch. Ooh, Phantom of the Opera. Nice. And the Pokemon set. I mean, yes. Absolute yes. Why would you not want to go to the Pokemon Center? That is absolutely amazing. I am so jealous. Not having a meltdown. I mean, you definitely do not want to have a meltdown in meltdowns. Pharmacy. Oh, I've not built a... I have not built... Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it here. And then let's put it there. Actually, no. I'm gonna do a proper treatment area. So let's put this over here. Hey, I'm glad I could help. Anything I can do to help is all what I'm about. So, as always, just jump into the comment section if you have any questions at all. Oh, yeah, that's so. Love Pokemon. Absolutely love Pokemon. But I struggled when all the new ones came. When it was the Kanto region, yeah. All about the Kanto region. As soon as all the other regions started coming, I started to struggle a bit. I don't know them as well. It's not what I grew up with. Don't get me wrong, it's still fun, it's still enjoyable. But I don't think it's for me after that. This is probably still great though. So if you play on the Switch, Jesse, you must have lots of fun putting in the medicine cabinets. Am I right? So is that... yeah, that's straight. I was worried it wasn't straight then. Da da da. Let's get these in. I should be able to do 2 more. Fit 1 back there, and then what I want to do is I want to stick a small radiator just here. Can I fit a normal radiator there? I don't think I can. Nope. Small radiator just here. Yeah, medicine cabinets, honestly, until templates came in, medicine cabinets were the bane of my life. I would have full-on nightmares about placing medicine cabinets. I'm not even joking. Like, they are seriously stressful. Pharmacy cold. And let's just change. Gold stars are OP on this game. They are so OP. It's unbelievable. Like, they are broken. They are broken for sure. Also, I know what. Sorry, I forgot to say. When you have in your naming of templates how you put the room size, you know the room size is just there as well. So you don't actually have to put it in. But yeah, gold stars are definitely a blessing. That is for sure. Nurses. Get this one. There we go. And prices. Whack them all the way up. Oh, we've got a working hospital. It is fantastic. Oh, we've got patient cured. Yeah. I mean, I would expect us to be curing people at this level. Yahoo! Yeah, reputation, janitors. Let's get you in. Oh, we need to place another fire extinguisher. See. Oh, does it not show up? Alright, okay, if it didn't show up. I actually haven't done templates on the Switch. I haven't played the Switch version in a while, because I've not been away in a while. I used to play the Switch when I go away. I've not done that in a while. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. You do it for fun. Ooh, purple bench. I don't like the look of that purple bench. I don't mind the look of that though, so we'll go with one there. Oh, does there have to be a... Oh, it has to be one of those benches. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, I've done the remix levels. Chaos. So like, Topless Mountain is actually like my worst. It's like my least favorite level. But I do like the waves. It's just I find after a while it starts to get a bit boring. It's only after a while though, so I probably shouldn't complain too much. Energy drinks machine, and then if I'm doing that, I want to put a bin down. Perfect. Yeah, I do. It's making me put the other ones down. Snack. There we go. And drink. Oh yeah. So I staff room. I don't often put them in, purely because I don't have patience waiting around that long. But if I was going to do it, 100% that is what I'd do. 100%. Let's go. Whoa! Let's get this in. Let's have it there. Yeah, I know I can place a staff room in there. Build a toilet. That's what I forgot to do. I always think my toilets are a bit weird the way I do it. I'm not sure what people think. Cheesy gubbins. Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, I wonder what they taste like too. I can imagine the Doritos. I can definitely get behind that. I can get behind that. The commentators and everyone that like the DJs, everything that speaks on this, it's just so funny. I just love this game.
I have a message from Jerry, who says,
it is so much fun.
Happy birthday, my name is Jerry. I am 5 years old. How many years old are you? How dreadfully adorable. Hello, Jerry. Thank you for your well wishes. Unfortunately, I don't answer such uncouth questions.
See, just silly things like that, it makes me laugh. It makes the game so much better. I don't think the game would be half as fun if it wasn't for the commentators. Oh, well, of course the prestige, Harry, is not high because you have deleted 3 toilets. So now do your gold stars. There we go. So this is going to be templates, toilets, hot, and then if I change this, get rid of that, stick in a radiator, I can then call it toilet cold. Oh yeah, and Sir Tarquin Foxbridge, or whatever he's called. His letters that he writes at the end are just really funny. They're always filled with so much anger. It's funny. Oh, am I? That's why. I was like, why is there no bin? Why have all the bins gone? There's a bin out here, and then a bin here. See, look how neat this is. What diagnosis room do they want? Yeah. That's level 3. Already level 3. Tell me, how did they lose the level of the one single hand dryer? That sounds hilarious. Actually sounds hilarious. Let's get all prices up. And if I put my diagnosis down to -20, and what my drink machine down to -20, and newsflash, more equipment, fine, and my snack machine down to -20. There we go. It's like Squidward. I can see that. Oh, that's made me laugh. Build 2 GP officers.
It's happening again.
What's happening again? Alright, let's just pause it quickly. Hire another doctor. Yeah. Hire another nurse. Yes. Let's get you in there. People want to dry hands, so they must pay for it. Oh, so there was just loads of chaos because they couldn't get to where they wanted to go. Yeah, I can see that problem. There must be a way for me on this to cancel all of them. I need to figure out the controls on the PC. Ah, hi Sophia. Thank you very much for subscribing. You are witnessing my first ever live stream. So, welcome to the channel. Really appreciate you dropping by. Feel free to ask any questions you may have. We went through a bit of a Q&A earlier on. So, if you've got any questions, shoot. Get another just in there. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you for tuning in. I really appreciate for all the support the channel's had. It's really amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me so. All right. You gotta promise not to laugh at me. You gotta promise not to laugh. But it genuinely makes me so happy when people subscribe to the channel or when people comment. Like one of the first things I do every single day is I have a look at the different comments I've got, or have a look at the different subscribers that have come in. And yeah, I do really appreciate every single one of you guys. So yeah, so just so you guys know how much of a positive impact you guys have on people's lives. Yeah. So that is something which I noticed, is that how easy it is to put the medicine cabinets down, and then the fact that you can slide the doors to be in mid areas. It's absolutely fantastic. Now all of my rooms and like my template designs on the console, and like my room guides. I don't have many of them, but I've got a few room guides. It's all with console players in mind, because yeah, it is quite it's quite annoying that you can't do that sort of thing. So my first live stream. How's everything going? Oh, thank you very much for asking. I think it's going great. You do not have to comment, don't you worry. But the fact that you subscribe, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone who subscribed, everyone who supports the channel. It's really, like, you guys don't have to do it. Like, you don't have to at all. So it's just thank you. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going well. So I literally just hopped on just to give it a test. I built a PC recently, and I wanted to give it a go and just see how everything works. I thought I'd test out my microphone. I do have a camera. I look like trash right now, so I have not turned it on. But I just wanted to test everything out, and just see how it all works. And then, because I did not expect anyone to join whatsoever, and then all of a sudden, I've had a handful of people join, and I'm just like, oh, well, I've got to keep going. I've got to do this. Oh, thank you very much, Jesse. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So we help each other out, right? I make the videos, you guys watch the videos and support the channel. We are a team. Teamwork makes the dream work, or so I'm told. Let's get a large radiator. So so basically I'm just trying out using a PC for the first way too hot. Wow. I'm trying out using a PC for the first time, basically. So I need to create all my templates again and all the lovely stuff like that. So you guys are just keeping me company whilst I try all that out. Is it really that hot there? Wow. Just have one. That'll cover the whole thing. So let me ward cold. And oh yeah, I have got a rug there. I thought I forgot my rug. Do not forget. Always 2 staff in here. How I like to do it is basically for every 3 beds, I have a screen and a staff member. Every 3 beds. So this example, 6 beds, 2 screens, 2 staff. 9 beds, 3 screens, 2 staff. Pretty straightforward. But that is how I roll. Let's get... is it more comfortable playing on the PC? It is a lot easier. Like, as in, the game difficulty doesn't change, but it is a lot easier to place things down. It's a lot easier to like move things around. Jumbo McNally. I felt the anger there. I really felt the anger. Yeah, so we were literally just talking about playing on the Switch. So that is how I first started playing, is on the Switch. It's how I first fell in love with 2 Point Hospital. But yeah, it from like my first experiences, it does seem a lot easier playing the game on the PC. You can move things around quicker, you can drop things in quicker. So yeah, overall it does seem a lot easier. 2 screens, 6-7 beds and 3 staff. Yeah, I mean, adding a third staff member here isn't going to cause any problems. It's just you just have then a lot of staff, and the more staff you have, the higher your hostel level gets, etc., etc. So I tend to just have I tend to work on more of a minimum there as opposed to anything else. Let's get a fire extinguisher in here. Oh. He just comes to sabotage the hospital. He's just out to get you. Let's just bang some more down. There we go. I need a janitor with mechanics. Let's get this sorted. Yeah, you should check out on Steam at the moment, Sifei. You should check out the DLCs, etc., etc., because they're on sale at the moment, so it's probably worth checking out. Special interest. Yeah, they're on sale on Steam at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Store. 2 Point Hospital. Yeah, so you can see 20% off, 33% off, 33% off, 75% off the main game at the moment. £6.24 until the 8th of July, so I'd definitely check it out. Brainwashes your staff and patients too. I wonder if it's on sale on the Switch store. It might be. I'm not sure. You can always check on Amazon though. It's, they usually got pretty good prices. Yahoo! 1 star. Let's see. 2 Point Hospital, Nintendo Switch. I mean the jumbo edition's £35 on Amazon Prime. Well, you can just say no to the VIPs. You can say no. They don't have to come. Yeah, check the eShop. That is my first star on 2 Point Hospital on the PC. There we go. I hate hiring trash staff. I hate hiring staff. I hate hiring bad skill set. Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. Yahoo! Alright, I should have enough there. Let's get these upgrades done. There we go, if you want it. Roderick and Jasmine. So, hostel level 6. I don't want to make anything else. I'll probably do it just for staff members. To be honest. I definitely don't need this extra 2p. No deals on the eShop at the moment. Oh, that's a shame.
Attention.
It's a real shame.
Lunchburger's first drive-through has opened in Crockle Bay. Now,
200k.
extra crunchy burgers without leaving.
Alright, I'll catch you in a bit, Sphere.
And remember, order more than 10
To the Shadow Realm, yes! Yu-Gi-Oh!
24 hours a day. This is 2 Radio.
Oh, you make me laugh, Jesse. So, what if you could? Yeah, if you could change something. If you could change something about my videos, what would it be? Let's give me some feedback. Like, I've never really done this sort of thing before. Yeah, you can buy the DLC and items for cheaper, yeah. Da, da, da. Ooh, an emergency. What emergency we get? Pharmacy. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you should be able to smash that. Could do with a got any more decent nurses, doctors? They really want me to do a psychiatry. I mean, we should be able to smash this hospital out. Getting an upgrade done over here. We've got 23k left to do, a few patients left to cure. I want to hire another GP. That'll definitely get my level up. So, I'm doing the walkthroughs for all the different levels. Is there anything else that you guys would like? Would you like a pick you up? Would you like one on, say, like staffing? Are there any like specific like other rooms you want me to do guides on? Yeah, least favorite. Like my least favorite room is the surgery. Full stop. Not a fan. If you're gonna do a surgery, right, what you got to do is you got to make it as big as possible, fill it with medicine cabinets, and then you'll be fine. Why is No one going in. There we go. Let's put you here. I'm definitely going to fail that emergency. We've earned the 200k though. I can't train people. So there we go.
Another jar of good old-fashioned honey into your ears. The honey I'm referring to here is my
Definitely
face.
got enough
There's no need to panic.
ward nurses now.
Like last
I mean,
time.
doctors, I got 3 doctors for the 2 rooms. It's more than enough. We're definitely going to fail this emergency. Ugh, because I keep on forgetting that this janitor's doing this upgrade. Yeah, that's my bad. Oi. You'd like a staff guide. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely do that. That should be no problem. If you want, I can give you a few tips now. So, if we take a GP for example, let's take this one. So you can see they have 5 levels, and we're getting an extra 15% with each one. So we're talking 15, 30, 45. Just to make all, it's probably because they were having staff happiness level issues. But yeah, so if you think 15, 30, 45, 60, that's 60% already there of a guaranteed diagnosis rate. You could go for this here to make it up to 75%, but what I would more lean towards is having stamina training. Now, if you're having problems with happiness levels, then yeah, problems with happiness levels, go for happiness. However, if you're not having problems with happiness levels, I would definitely go for stamina training every single time. It's just going to mean that your staff are going to stay there for longer. That's definitely the way forward. And I'd do the exact same with ward nurses. That would be exactly the same. I'd do the same with mechanics, maintenance men, assistants, treatment nurses, exactly the same. For treatment nurses, it differs slightly. So like for pharmacy treatment nurses, I'll always do the pharmacy skill, then fill them up with treatment. Surgery doctors, yeah, exactly. Level 4 on the surgery, and then the 5th one I always do is what's it called? What am I trying to say? Is stamina training. Sorry, words were slipping me. Yeah, stamina training each time. Oh, there we go. Level 2. Cure 30 patient and a hospital value, no issue whatsoever. So the doctor and nurse should be throwing some in the last week. Yes, that is my personal opinion. I think it should be stamina training. It's going to mean that they're at work for longer, they're taking less frequent breaks, and that's definitely going to make things a lot easier for you. So you can see here, energy drains at a reduced rate, work for longer before requiring a break. Now, what do I have? One, emotional intelligence, increase 10% happiness. If you're having issues with happiness, then do that. But I personally don't think you should be having issues with happiness. And if you do, just bump up their pay a bit. by bumping up the pay, you can get them so happy so quickly, and it's not that expensive. For janitors, yeah. So for janitors, I have 3 types of janitors. I have maintenance janitors, who I would do to level 4 maintenance, and then these level 4 maintenance, and then a stamina training. And if you want, you don't have to do stamina training. My second one would be motivation. So I would personally go stamina training, motivation, and then probably emotional intelligence, or actually a teacher. A teacher is a really good one to have. But you can kind of get away with the teacher, the fast learner, sorry, because you can have that as a actual trait rather than something you train. So sorry, as I was saying, 3 types of janitors. So I have maintenance janitors, I have mechanics janitors, and I have my cleaning / ghost capture janitors. So for maintenance, level 4 maintenance and a stamina training. For mechanics, level 4 mechanics and stamina training. Now for cleaning janitors, it's completely different. So I would have ghost capture as one, motivation. So I'd always train ghost capture first, then I go with stamina training, then I go motivation, then I go emotional happiness, emotional intelligence, and then I would go for fast learner, or I would go for fast learner before emotional intelligences. Either way, I train my ghost in everything, or how I used to train them was ghost. So the reason why I like to separate them is essentially I like to have dedicated maintenance janitors, and they don't do any cleaning, and all they do is they go from machine to machine to machine, and they just maintain. And what that does is that means that I'm getting the quickest maintenance done on the machines, and I don't like to have my cleaning janitors touch them. I literally just have the cleaning janitors just focus on cleaning. So that's why I never touch them. I never have them on mechanics and maintenance. But my mechanic will do both upgrading machines and then in their spare time do a bit of cleaning. So I mean, it's whatever works for you, really. I do find that though works best. Get in here. Yeah, I could definitely do a video session on what am I trying to say? On staff. Definitely do a video session on staff. For sure. In fact, I could probably get that done this week. And I'll upload it as an extra video, because I upload on every Tuesday and every Friday at the moment. So yeah, I can get that done for sure. Hold me to it if not. Get in the comment section. Tell me off. Exactly, that special part of the cleanup crew. I like it. Hey, Sophia. We were just talking about how I have my staff and what is what I think is the best way to do staff. And then I was thinking I might do a video on it at some point. Wow, that radiator covers a lot. There you go, just so people stop complaining. I'm so terrible at this sometimes. I always forget. Oh, it's 6 a.m. Where about are you? Words. Where about are you? We've had someone from the UK in the chat today. We've had someone from Germany. We've got someone East Coast, US. No! We killed someone. Good job, we got ghost capture. Wow, Singapore. I have never been to Singapore, but it's definitely on my list. Definitely on the list. And there we go. Third and final star. Yeah, the traits aren't that important, but yeah, like it's not ideal. It's not ideal to get stuff like that. But I wouldn't focus on it too much, like, especially if it's really early in the game, because you don't want to end up basically not being able to hire anyone, because of that. And then you end up not being able to grow the hospital early on, etc., etc. It become a bit of a pain. So I would just hire, and then remember to fire them later. Though you don't want to have like an evil one, or I really struggle hiring gross or unhygienic ones, like out of principle. I really don't like doing that. But yeah, no. Too many janitors. Alright guys, well, I really appreciate you coming out to watch. As I said, it was just something which I just did off the cuff. It's actually nearly midnight here, so I'm going to call it a day, but I'm definitely going to start streaming more. What I might start to do, what I'll do is I'll work out a schedule, because I'll need to do a schedule of streaming. I'll need to do a schedule of I like making evil doctors into research because then they can do evil research. Yeah, I'm with you on the mad scientist thing. But yeah, I'll put a schedule together for streaming, because I'll need to figure out what works in terms of me being able to actually record guides and record videos. But maybe you guys will want to see live some of the levels, some of the hospitals that I do, and you can just ask questions. I do have a Discord channel. You don't have to join, but I do have a Discord channel. You can always private message me on that. You can also message in the group, in the channel, so you can ask everyone that's there. But yeah, if you're ever stuck, if you ever need anything, just reach out, because that is what I'm here for. All I want to do is help. And hopefully I've been doing that so far. I do think though I have made this too hot, so let me override that. Yeah, thank you very much guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have great days. I know you guys are just starting your days, but I hope you have great days. And I'll make sure I can accommodate you guys as well and do some late night streams as well. So yeah, I will catch you guys soon. Thank you very much for joining. Have great days.